Hi everyone, Diesel Hood here. Welcome to Selena City and Lego Worlds, part 105. Over the last part, we have shown with Jessica's Beast World. If y'all haven't seen that part, make sure to check that part out before this one. But today's part, we have some showcat builds. And pretty much this, not mostly all of them has been shown by the way before, by the way. There's actually one that's pretty much returning by the way, and I think it's from Beast World by the way, which is very interesting by the way, because it haven't been shown since like forever by the way, because it hasn't been shown since like 2 years. And I was surprised that I thought I haven't shown this showcat build before, which I have never shown before by the way, or haven't shown it since like 2 years by the way. So I'm glad the showcat build is back. But I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right into this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to take the boat today, by the way. I have no idea because I believe that's kind of a little bit in the entrance, but I think we're just probably just going to just walk over there, by the way, for today, and then probably the next part up here, just use the boat to like ride over there. But yeah. So there they are. There are the showcat build. So let's get this started. So let's start with one of the showcat build that I just said it just earlier, this video now. Beach World, by the way, or should I say just the beach, actually. Now, I have shown this showcat build pretty much just this year, by the way, and this showcat build was interesting because that's how I got from Selena Beach World, by the way. Now, we used to have a lifeguard here, by the way. I think it was a SWAT police officer, by the way. I might have to start adding her back, by the way, so she can guard this one, by the way. Or I can pretty just add like add another one, by the way, not the male one. So that'll be very interesting. But I do like the decoration they have, by the way. I like how they have the wooden bench, pretty much like the decoration for the beach, the rugs, the sand castles, basically everything. And also the recycling bins, which I have no idea why the recycling bins are doing the beach. I guess probably not throwing their trash around, by the way, I'm guessing. But still, the beach showcat build was one of the showcat builds that I really like. It was also very interesting to show it pretty much twice, pretty much like for Jessica's Beach World, so, which is very interesting. And this showcat build has been here since pretty much the beginning of the Selena City series, by the way. I think it was probably like part 2, 3, something like that. I might have to go ahead and pretty much check it out pretty much after this video, by the way. But the beach, welcome to Jessica's Beach World. So welcome. Alright, next one we're starting off is the hotel lobby. One of the most classic showcat builds I ever shown, by the way. And yes, I remember showing this showcat build pretty much a lot of time, by the way. One of those showcat builds I used to complain about over part 11 from beginning of showcat builds around 2021. Now, to me, I don't even have to go into detail because y'all already know about the showcat build, about pretty much about basically like everything, especially like the unfinished build too. But I gotta say this, hotel lobby was a good year for showing that showcat build of 2021. Because this is where we all start, pretty much like, this all start of the Lego World series, by the way. I'm really serious. This started all the Lego World series, which I was really glad of, by the way. And to me, Hotel Lobby has been one of the most, like, ones I did like, by the way. Now, I'm not going to be, like, kind of complaining about, like, mostly, like, the build, by the way. Because they could have just basically finished building it, by the way. So I have no idea. But I'm glad that, they finished, not really finished, but basically doing this showcat build. But they could have just finished it though. They could have, by the way, because look how many bricks, look how many like parts you can pretty much like doing it, by the way. I do remember saying that I'll probably maybe like go ahead and pretty much like fix it for myself, which pretty much not a good idea. A good idea, because the hotel lobby showcat builds I always like, but not like this, by the way. Because if you're gonna build like a hotel, by the way, you should build it pretty much like it's finished, not unfinished, because I don't want to look at like pretty much like the inside, by the way, and see like basically like welcome in and pretty much like, oh, you guys didn't finish the building. No, we haven't. And I'm like, what? But yeah, but hotel lobby is still a classic showcat build to this day, and I'm glad we're still showing this pretty much in 2024. But yeah, but hotel lobby, welcome to Jessica's Beach World. Alright, the next showcat build is one of the showcat builds that has been shown since Beast World, which is very interesting because it's pretty much the octopus one, and I completely forgot what his name is called, by the way. It's like a 2-year showcat build I remember showing. Let's see, I think it's, yeah, this one right here. No, the treasure cave. Now I remember showing the show cat build before, but that was like 2 years ago around Selena's Beast World. So this show cat build is pretty much very interesting, by the way. It's pretty much kind of like an octopus like island, I can say, because look how good this looks, by the way. They did a fantastic job on this show cat build. But if you go inside, by the way, I think there's pretty much a treasure in here, by the way. I mean, it isn't called Treasure Cave for nothing. But if you look in the back, you do see some treasure, by the way. Well, actually, hold on. There's actually pretty much like crates, a barrel, a bunch of stuff in here too. Well, I think that's a big barrel and a small barrel. No, that's store barrel and yeah, I was right, large barrel. Okay, or a big barrel. I said earlier, by the way. But this showcat build was something, even though it's not too much of it, by the way. I mean, it's still one of the most like I wouldn't say classic because this showcat build was just shown like 2 years before, so I wouldn't say this is a classic showcat build. I would say this is probably just like a cool showcat build because I mean it is a very cool showcat build. I mean I do really like it, but I would say to this, by the way, after like these treasure showcat builds I've been showing before, because we also shown the parrot temple. I have no idea what other showcat builds I haven't shown basically like this one. I remember showing the pirate shipwreck. I remember showing the parrot temple. Yeah, those are the showcat builds I actually shown. So that would have been shown probably like at least like maybe like once before, because I think parrot temple got shown like at least like once before, and then so had the shipwreck. But I think it probably in the same beach world, by the way. But all I'm saying is that Treasure Cave is really a cool one, by the way. It might be like the most very interesting and coolest showcat build, by the way. And I think also in the eye of it, which I have never went here before, it's pretty much just like some stuff in here, by the way. So there's not really much to it, by the way. But I am so glad this showcat build is pretty much back in 2024. Hopefully we'll show more of it pretty much within the next OC pretty much coming out very soon enough over the next month of August. But Treasure Cave, welcome to Jessica's Beast World. Alright, we have one more showcat build left, and to be fair, I know you guys probably will see the showcat build again, pretty much again, and that is Campsite. Now, I don't have to explain Campsite either because everyone knows what the showcat build was. But if some of y'all don't know what the showcat build was, well, you might want to go ahead and go to the playlist down below on the channel and pretty much look at the showcat builds of season 1 from over 2021, because this is one of the most classic showcat builds of all time. I believe this was the first ever showcat build, I believe, if I remember, right? Because I remember season 1, that Campsite, Barber, Hotel Lobby, the Golden Bridge. I think the Barber was shown as well. The Luxury's Cabin. I think the Luxury Cabin was shown as well, and some more. Because I think it was like 15 parts of the series, by the way. Yeah, for some reason I didn't expect that series to actually be longer. Because I think all showcat build was pretty much supposed to be like ending like at least like the 10 part, by the way. For some reason I don't know why I did 15. Well, this was around when COVID was still here, by the way, so I just don't really have to talk about much about COVID, because what I pretty much have to say to COVID, it pretty much turned everyone into a disaster and pretty much killed everyone too. But all I'm saying is that this showcat build is pretty much one of the most classic showcat builds that I love showing, by the way. It's so odd that I'm still showing this showcat build by this day, by the way, which is pretty much crazy, because like when 2025 hits soon enough, you know, these showcat builds are gonna be, well, some of them are gonna be like 4 years later, by the way, which would be very crazy to me, by the way, because time flies so fast, by the way, and it literally is ridiculous, by the way. I can't keep up with like the time from each year, by the way. When we hit them, by the way, and then you look back from over like the ones you did over last year, or at least like 2 years or 3 years, yeah, that right there is just, you can tell that time flies so fast. Even when 2020 was like 4 years later, by the way, which I didn't even know it was 4 years later, because it felt like 3 years later to me. But still, Campsite has like the most it's probably one of the most interesting campsites, by the way, I ever seen. Because there's another one, by the way, which I have shown this year, by the way, for Mr. E? I think I shown it before, by the way, or Mr. Villain Knight. No, it was Mr. E. There was like a big campsite. I think I forgot what it's called. Let's see if I can find it. Not Campsite. It was another showcat build that's pretty like the Campsite. I forgot what it's called. I think it was the not Discovery. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Jungle Camp. Yeah, the Jungle Camp. It's not like a campsite, but it's like a big jungle camp. It's probably one of the most biggest camps I ever seen, by the way. But still, I'm glad that campsite is pretty much still showing by this year of 2024. By the way, even though this is like I could like celebrate these showcase builds for being 3 years later, but you know some of them we pretty much haven't shown since like pretty much like over like just a couple of 2 years later. But hopefully soon enough that those showcase builds and basically campsite will be shown more in 2024. You probably can get to see more pretty much this year of 2024. But yeah, but campsite, welcome to Jessica's Beast World. Alright, well everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy this, you already know what to do. So, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.